calling all space captains and armchair admirals. Have you ever dreamed of commanding a fleet of spaceships, leading them to victory amongst the twinkling stars? If so, then set your course for Karak, because Homeworld 3 is about to launch on May 13th, 2024. Gear up for an epic space adventure that combines nail-biting strategy with a deep and engaging story. Imagine this. You're in the captain's chair, overlooking a breathtaking view of space. Below you, a fleet of spaceships awaits your orders. These aren't just any spaceships, mind you. They're the pride and joy of your people, carrying the hopes and dreams of an entire civilization. Your mission? To guide them through a perilous journey, outsmart your enemies, and secure a new home for your people. That's the core of Homeworld 3, a real-time strategy game where you take command of a fleet and fight for survival. Now, some of you might be wondering, real-time strategy? What's that? Well, imagine playing with toy spaceships, but instead of using your hands, you use your brain and a computer mouse. You'll be giving orders to your fleet in real time, meaning things can get hectic, just like a real space battle. Homeworld 3 isn't new to the scene. It's actually the latest installment in a beloved series that's been around for years. The first Homeworld game came out way back in 1999 and quickly became a cult classic, praised for its stunning visuals, innovative gameplay, and immersive story. Homeworld 3 picks up where its predecessors left off, bringing back the things fans loved while adding new features and a fresh story. This time around, we return to Karak, the ancestral homeworld of the Hiigaran people. That's you. After a long and arduous journey, the Hiigarans are finally on the verge of reclaiming their lost homeland. But of course, space isn't exactly a peaceful place. A new enemy, the Karen Coalition, stands in their way. These ruthless spacefarers have their own designs on Karak, and they won't hesitate to crush anyone who gets in their way. Now, we've talked a lot about the big picture, but what about the nitty-gritty of gameplay? Well, in Homeworld 3, you'll be controlling your fleet from a top-down perspective. Think of it like looking down on a giant space chessboard, with your spaceships as the pieces. You'll need to build your fleet, manage resources, and issue tactical commands to your ships during battles. Here's the cool part. Your spaceships aren't just flat sprites on a screen. They're 3D models that move with incredible detail. You can zoom in and admire the intricate designs of your frigates and carriers, or zoom out and get a full view of the epic space battles unfolding before you. It's truly a sight to behold. Even the most epic space adventure has its challenges, and Homeworld 3 is no exception. This type of game requires strategic thinking and quick reflexes. It can be tough to keep track of everything that's happening on screen, especially during intense battles. So, if you're looking for a casual, pick-up-and-play experience, Homeworld 3 might not be your cup of space tea. However, if you're up for the challenge and enjoy a good brain workout, then Homeworld 3 could be the perfect game for you. It's a rewarding experience that will test your skills and keep you coming back for more. Fresh from the shipyard. What's new in Homeworld 3? Homeworld 3 isn't just a rehash of old ideas. The developers at Blackbird Interactive have packed the game with new features that promise to take the series to a whole new level. Here are some of the highlights. A living world. Space in Homeworld 3 feels more alive than ever before. Asteroids drift realistically, nebulae shimmer with vibrant colors, and environmental hazards like solar flares can turn the tide of battle. You'll need to adapt your strategies on the fly to overcome these dynamic challenges. The hyperspace gates. Remember those epic cutscenes from the previous Homeworld games where your fleet jumped through hyperspace? Well, in Homeworld 3, you get to control those jumps yourself. Hyperspace gates act as strategic choke points on the map, offering opportunities for ambushes and daring maneuvers. Mastering hyperspace travel will be key to securing victory. Resource revamp. Gathering resources has always been a vital part of Homeworld, and Homeworld 3 throws in a new wrinkle. Resource asteroids can now be mined in multiple stages, allowing you to extract different materials as you deplete the asteroid. This adds a layer of complexity to resource management and opens up new strategic possibilities. Tech Up. Research and development play a bigger role in Homeworld 3. You'll unlock new technologies that can upgrade your ships, grant them special abilities, and give you a tactical edge over your enemies. Captains, assemble. building and commanding your fleet. No space adventure is complete without a trusty fleet by your side. In Homeworld 3, you'll have access to a variety of ships, each with its own unique role on the battlefield. Here's a quick rundown. Frigates. These nimble workhorses form the backbone of your fleet. They're fast, maneuverable, and can deal a decent amount of damage. Destroyers. Heavier hitters than frigates, destroyers pack a serious punch. They're ideal for taking down enemy capital ships. Carriers. These massive ships act as mobile factories, churning out smaller fighter craft to bolster your fleet. Support ships. Don't underestimate the importance of support ships. They can repair your damaged vessels, provide shields, and even deploy devastating orbital strikes. But how do you control this armada of spaceships? Homeworld 3 uses a simple yet intuitive control scheme. You'll select groups of ships with your mouse and then issue commands. These commands can range from basic orders like attack or move to more complex maneuvers like flanking the enemy or setting up a defensive perimeter. A few words of caution. The learning curve. While the controls themselves are easy to grasp, mastering the art of fleet management in Homeworld 3 takes time and practice. There's a lot to juggle: resource gathering, ship positioning, tactical maneuvers, and keeping an eye on the ever-changing battlefield. It can be overwhelming at first, but don't despair. The game offers a helpful tutorial, and there are plenty of online resources to help you get up to speed. We've covered the strategic depth and exciting new features of Homeworld 3, but there's another side to this space opera that deserves attention: its presentation. Buckle up for a journey through the sights and sounds that await you in the vast expanse of space. Lights, camera, space action. Homeworld 3 is a visual marvel. The developers have pushed the graphical envelope to create a truly awe-inspiring space experience. From the meticulously detailed ship models to the breathtaking nebulae and asteroid fields, every scene is a postcard from the cosmos. The game also uses lighting effects to dramatic effect, creating epic battles that feel like something out of a sci-fi movie. Sounding the alarm. Aural delights. The audio design in Homeworld 3 is equally impressive. The booming sound of your carrier's engines, the laser fire ripping through space, and the tense orchestral soundtrack all work together to create an immersive atmosphere that will draw you into the heart of the action. Taking stock. The good, the not so good. Before you boldly go where no Hiigaran captain has gone before, let's address some of the pros and cons to consider. Pros. Stunning visuals and immersive audio create a breathtaking space experience. Deep and engaging story campaign keeps you hooked. New features like hyperspace gates and multi-stage resource mining add strategic complexity. Wide variety of ships to command, each with its own unique role. Cons. Steep learning curve. The game can be challenging for newcomers to the genre. Real-time strategy gameplay can be demanding, requiring quick thinking and multitasking. Not a casual experience. Be prepared to invest time and effort to master the game. Setting course for Karuk. The final verdict. Homeworld 3 is a spacefaring adventure that promises to be both beautiful and challenging. If you're a fan of real-time strategy games and have a thirst for epic space battles, then this game is definitely worth checking out. However, if you're new to the genre or prefer a more relaxed gaming experience, you might want to tread carefully. Whether you're a seasoned space captain or a wide-eyed recruit, Homeworld 3 offers a rewarding experience that will test your skills and leave you breathless. So, set your course for Karuk, gather your fleet, and prepare to write your own chapter in the epic saga of the Hiigaran people.